What's up, everybody? Welcome to an all-new episode of SCNS Live, the Super Cool Nerd Show. Thank you for joining us out there in the Super Cool Nerd Nation for another week of some news, nerds, and we getting hyped for a con. We're a little late starting, guys. Sorry, we've been trying to get everything settled, everything ready to go, and we don't want to catch that corona, so we've been doing our best. How have you guys been doing out there? Did you miss us? It's like show zero. Not a lot of promo was done. You maybe just saw something go out on our Instagram and Facebook because, things and stuff. But how you doing out there? I am Jason the X, but this show is not done strictly by me. Over there in studio in the bluest of hair is Miss Cora.
Hello.
And apparently a choker of some sort.
Yes, it's a heart.
I can... What are you, woman-splaining to me or something there? Oh, what was that?
It's a heart.
Yeah, okay. I thought she was like doing like the Italian thing,
What, this?
Oh,
the
yeah.
Italian thing?
I don't know. It's a thing or whatever. I don't know stuff. Anyway, of course, and also blue hair. There's Cass from her home.
Hi. Yes, it is frozen once more in Texas, and nobody knows how to drive in ice, including me. So I'm chilling in my house. And at some point, you see a black cat wander by.
Is it mine? I have a black cat. Is it my cat?
All of a sudden, everyone I know both got a cat, and like 2/3 of them are black cats, and I'm really into it.
We should always support black cats. Anyway.
Black cats are good.
Yeah. I drove to work today because I am pretty adept at driving in ice and snow. And it was like a video game, dude. Like dodging everyone else that can't drive.
I mean, my work freely told me don't come in, so I'm like, okay.
A friend of mine just had a meme. She described the cold in Texas as like that person that's mad at you that keeps leaving but coming back like, and another thing.
We get like 3 winters, but every one of them is only about 4 days long.
Yeah.
And then it'll be 80 degrees again.
Exactly.
Sometimes we might get a little second fall. Maybe.
Yeah, just a little bit, just sprinkled in.
Yeah. I look at ice on the road as, woo, won't be a lot of people on the road when I'm driving around. But sadly,
Oh my god.
there were.
So I have a story about the first day it was starting to ice. So yesterday, my entire parking lot at work was covered in ice. And they sent us home early. I did so good getting across the parking lot, just shuffling, taking small steps, because I'm very uncoordinated. And I was doing so well. And as soon as I went to get into my friend's car, and fell directly into the car, like inside. But I fell.
What is it with you? Like, for some reason, you just cannot walk on ice.
She falls for no reason whatsoever. Like,
do you wear bad shoes? Is that it?
I don't know.
we went over to the first icing that we had when it was kind of unthawing and it was thawing and it not unthawing. That was a bad word to use.
Unthawing is freezing.
Exactly. So we went over to a local comic shop and like the shade had like the ice was melting where there was sun but not where there was shade, and there was like a wide berth of ice, and I literally like ice skated across it with the grace of someone that is 250 pounds.
Yeah.
And this shuffle that you're talking about I witnessed firsthand because Cora was just like she looked like one of the wind-up toys with the little feet.
Oh yeah, the little. I could have heard. I see them around Halloween.
And of course, I made it worse because I'm just like, "Are you okay, buddy?" Just in cowboy boots, sliding across the parking lot.
That's what you need. You can't have any of the like cloth on the bottom of your shoe. It has to be like, I think rubber does okay, and like cowboy boot and those kind of
rubber.
Okay. They were rubber.
No, she wasn't taking any chances.
You just can't do it.
Oh no, the best part about that day was coming out back to the car. Jason was yelling at me to get to the car or something, and this old man thought he was talking to him. And then he saw that I was just shuffling, taking my time, and he started laughing at me and just casually walked into the store through the ice. So this old man walked on this ice better than me.
Again, yeah, that's rough.
It's,
I feel like you should have expected it, given seriously how you walk.
I appreciate that people just assume when I'm yelling at them,
Well, he was also directly in front of me,
Yeah.
so in line of sight. Also, if you had had a camera out, I would have taken the L and actually walked and fell for the humor of it. Just saying.
I'll take that into account next time.
That's a true performer's spirit.
I know, right
It's
there.
like, if it's on camera, sure, I'll do anything.
I mean, if I know I'm gonna fall, we might as well get
If
ready
I-
for it.
Yeah, if I'm being observed, then what is it, Heisenberg's law? Those who are observed change.
Yeah.
Oh, it'll be the best video I ever put on the channel. I mean, I'm slowing it down. I'm playing it in reverse.
Oh yeah. Regular speed, slow down, and then you play like the Benny Hill theme over it.
Get
and
the
then
zoom in on her face of the moment of that moment that she knew she fucked up.
No, you slow it down, put it in black and white, and play The Sound of Silence.
Or that clip of, I don't know who it is. She's like, and they ask you, and you just have to say you're fine, and you're not really fine.
Oh.
That's good stuff.
But enough about Cora hurting herself for humor. We do news on this show, so ladies and gentlemen, let's kick this thing off with some super cool nerd news. Cass, I'm kicking it over to you. Why don't you tell us what you've been interested in for the past few days?
Okay. If you can see me, hold on. So there was a little game that came out last week, and it is called Horizon Forbidden West, a sequel to Horizon Zero Dawn, obviously. And when I tell you that this is maybe the game series I've been the most obsessed with, maybe ever. The original one just kind of had that perfect balance of exploration, but not needing to like grind way too hard to get where you're going. And I love the combat. I love everything about the first game. And I just started the new one. I'm about maybe 6 or 7 hours into it. A lot of things are similar enough to the first one where you feel like you're getting the same experience, but there's brand new enemies, there's brand new characters. But also, one thing that I kind of wasn't expecting was that you see some old characters return, and you kind of have that connection with them. I am absolutely loving this game, but apparently, a lot of people aren't. And by a lot of people, I mean, I don't even know incels. I think incels is the word that I would use. Basically, the review websites got troll bombed by gamers insisting that Aloy isn't feminine enough. There was a now kind of famous on Reddit post where someone posted, why does she have a beard? And it's literally like the peach fuzz on her face. Like, way too out yourself as someone that has never been within 3 feet of a woman. Although there's some, that might be the one that was a joke originally, and then other people thought that this guy was serious. Because there have been a couple like that as well. And just, this is the other one. It's been accused of copying animations. Straight up copying animations from the previous game, and people got really mad about this. Like, one of her pull something towards her, not everyone, very few people got really mad that it was the same animation. It's like, it's the same character, it's the same studio, it's literally a sequel. Maybe calm down a little bit.
When I throw a knife, I throw it the same way.
Yeah.
Okay?
Exactly.
It's
Exactly. And yes, it cuts down cost by a little bit, but
is it that far fetched to assume that someone would make the same motion that they would make?
Yeah.
But back to this. What do you call somebody who doesn't know that women have peach fuzz on their face? Lonely for one.
Yeah.
And yes, I was like, when I saw that, like there was no, I didn't laugh. I just instantly felt pity.
Yeah.
Like
it's definitely one of those go outside and touch some grass.
you ain't been within 3 feet of a woman. Wow.
You've never talked to a woman.
Mm.
Because in order to
Okay.
talk face to face.
I wonder if they would be shocked to know that she probably doesn't shave her legs either. Anyway, back to Horizon Forbidden West. Go ahead.
I did want to ask, yeah, Jason, because I think you might be a little further than I am.
I am level 20 and hitting hunting grounds now. Here's why I love this game. Because I love Fallout. This is a game like Fallout that rewards you for exploration and gaining XP. Because the stronger I get, the easier I can kill things and explore this land. So I feel it definitely has that Fallout feel to it, where the more I do, I get better at everything. So
Yeah.
I love getting skill points. I'm that person that every skill point will be filled in before I finish this game. Before I hit whatever the last level is, every skill point is going to be finished in. I'm going to complete every quest. You're
You're 100%.
Yeah, this is how I felt about Ghost of Tsushima. I have to do everything. So I have thoroughly been enjoying the game.
Loved it. I will say there's a point fairly early on where Aloy's with another character, and I'm no spoilers. I'm going to be as vague as possible. At one point, she encounters a pretty big problem, and her solution is to spend like 20-30 minutes of gameplay to do one of the stupidest things I've ever seen a character do in a video game. It's like she runs into a robot and decides to like knock a building down on it. And I'm like, number one, that's very dangerous. Number two, that's really the only solution that you can think of, Ayla. She's like, obviously what I need to do is destroy everything around me because I ran into one bad guy.
Aloy does this thing that I hate about Tomb Raider games, where your character is just always moments from death.
And like Tomb Raider, the stakes are pretty low. In Horizon Forbidden West, the stakes could not be higher.
Exactly. And I'm like, just put on a harness or something. You know,
She's like, nah, I got this.
But I'm like I said, I'm level 20. I'm starting to get blue weapons now. Woo. So I am like, I would be playing it right now if I was not here doing this show.
Oh yeah, I took a break from playing it to do this.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for the weekend. We don't have D&D. I'm hoping it's like ice and cold, and I guess I'll just stay in.
It's so good.
Definitely in contention for game of the year for me.
Yeah. Although, like, I don't know what it is with Guerrilla. They cannot release a game like Horizon Zero Dawn was like 5 days before Breath of the Wild. And this released like a week before Elden Ring. Like, it's happened twice in a row. Are they doing this on purpose? Because you're not going to get Game of the Year that way.
It's one of those.
The odds that Elden Ring doesn't get it is pretty low.
Dang. Okay. I don't know how much Elden Ring I'll be checking out, but maybe eventually.
But like the awards shows love Dark Souls games.
I mean, yeah.
And they're good. I mean,
take nothing away from it. It's one I'm going to probably get to, but my focus is clear right now. My focus.
Oh, mine too. Yeah. Your focus.
Okay, thank you.
It took me a minute. I forgot what it was called. I was like, yeah, your Bluetooth. Your Bluetooth is right there.
It is. It's so Bluetooth.
It's a Bluetooth.
It is. Oh my God, it's Bluetooth. You probably haven't gotten as far as I've gotten, but there is a moment in this game that you're probably not going to get to where I'm kind of wondering about the story, but it literally, I stood up out of this chair and just kind of paced for a second. It was like, whoa, just like, oh, what?
Yeah.
What? Just go, and I had to like pause the game, like, oh. So they definitely did a good story.
I mean, I almost did that when she decided to bring down
Oh no.
skyscraper on
This
top
is
of
bigger.
herself.
And when you get to it, I fully expect like a text from Cass.
Yeah.
Just what the just,
Yeah.
You'll know.
All right.
So thoroughly enjoying it. Yeah.
So good.
Mm-hmm.
So good.
Well, keeping with Horizon, and also something else I love. Now, I love me some Legos. Love them, love them, love them. I've been kind of slower on them. I love Star Wars sets, things like that. But how do you get Jason to get back into Legos? Well, you make a Horizon Zero Dawn Lego set.
Oh, that's
They
actually
are
cool.
making the tall neck. In the game, you have to climb these basically to get the lay of the land. It's kind of a challenging thing, but you also get a little mini Aloy figure. And it's I love little Lego figurines, especially like of Marvel and DC characters. But I love that this is pretty much scale. This is
Yeah.
let me wait, I gotta go to my wrong one. That's your picture. That's your picture. There we go. So if you look at the box, like you've got like a little Aloy figure just right there by the legs.
So cute.
And you get like the little trees and grass and everything. I love this set. And wow, way to get Jason to go beating down the doors of the Lego store when this comes out. Now, also, this is a story that was covered on supercoolnerdshow.com. This set is going to run you $79.99. Not a cheap.
Holy
I don't care. 1,222 pieces. And the tall neck will be actually over 13 inches tall.
Oh my god.
Yeah, this is not a small set.
no.
Yeah, this is one of their the Lego like specialty sets that they do. And yeah, when I get this thing, oh yeah, it's on, man. I love Lego. How do you get me to stop playing Horizon? Actually, it comes out in May. So hopefully I'll be finished by then. But yeah, Lego Horizon Zero Dawn or Forbidden West. I didn't see this coming. Kudos, Lego. You got some money out of me. Yeah.
I want it so bad.
It's happening. This is happening. And it'll be fully, and the tall neck's fully posable, by the way.
Ooh.
So with that, I'm
Cass
going
is
to put it
envious.
out there to any action figure company. 6-inch Aloy figure.
Seriously.
And I had a dream that Mezco did this. And I woke up like almost hurt. Like, please let this happen.
You betrayed.
Aloy
but you're-
figure made by Mezco would be an insta buy for me. Like pre-order, do you need blood or somebody hurt for this figure? I will do anything. So just throwing it out there. If this sells well, maybe somebody makes a 6-inch Aloy figure. I'd love to see it done by Mezco though. Anyway,
I want it.
Yeah.
And I don't even collect
oh, you
figures.
would buy-
And
you
I
would-
like, yes, I would want it absolutely.
this is one of those things where I'd probably buy Cass one so that mine doesn't get messed with. Like, don't touch mine. Here's yours. It'll be like
That's
something I do with my kids. Here's yours. Don't you touch mine.
I mean, that's a good idea because I absolutely will mess with yours constantly. Don't give me mine.
Nope. But we are on that video game kick. So there's a little game that Cora plays out there y'all might have heard of. It's a little known game that's got like that their population blew up during the pandemic. Cora, what have you got for us?
All right. So, Final Fantasy XIV had a live letter late last week. I'm not going to go over everything because that would
Take up all of this. Do you have 3 pages of notes?
I have 4 pages of notes. I'm not going through them. I just said that. Like, I'm
Okay.
just saying, like, that's how much they covered. But here are some of the little highlights. We're going to have content for the next 10 years, minimum. So it's not over. Everyone thought the name Endwalker meant that it was done. It's not done. In addition to that, let's see, where are they? Free trials have gone back up as of 2 days ago. So if you want to, jump on that free trial train, go for it. It's all there. And finally, this is the biggest thing that came out of this. Final Fantasy will be doing its first graphics update. They're going to be fixing graphics and shaders, lighting, just making the game feel more alive. With the picture that Jason has up now, specifically, they used colored lights to show all the textures they're adding, everything like that. It's how dramatic it's going to be. And it's gorgeous. It's already just absolutely beautiful. This is only a month of them playing and testing, by the way. So these are not the finished images. And then this next one is the other one I chose. They're going to be fixing the grass texture. The one on the left is the previous one and what's currently being used. The one on the right is going to be what it will look like, possibly. Again, this is not concrete exactly what it will look like, but already after a month of playing with it, it looks so much better. And they're also going to be fixing and updating character looks, like player characters. There's no concrete date completely on when they're going to fix it, but they're going to be fixing it kind of over time between 6.1 and 7.0. So it's going to be kind of like a slow thing. They've asked for people to be very patient. They're not trying to go for Horizon Zero Dawn or Horizon level of graphics. They're not going to go for realism because, one, that's not their style. Two, the game would just crash forever.
Yeah.
They're trying to make it accessible still for people that play on PlayStation because they're going to keep PlayStation 4 up through 7.0, so they want to make sure that people that are on PS4 can still play it. Thank you, Yoshi P, for that. And also they're going to be adding, in the vein of graphics, an option for console players to lower graphics so that they can have better performance. Because on PC, you know how you can do that with MMOs.
Yeah.
You can't do that right now if you're on console. So you are set at the highest graphic point, which is very painful going into a raid and then dying because you can't move.
Yeah.
So that's going to be something fun. And there's going to be other updates and stuff. Again, 4 pages of notes. But the big thing was graphics update. And yeah, unless you want me to talk more.
I mean, you showed me some of the graphics updates. I had to say they were better.
Yeah, they're going
nice
to
to have an example.
Huh?
It's nice to have an example, with the that's really nice.
Yeah, and sorry, I'm gonna take my headset off because the echoes bother me. Yoshi P has mentioned again, this is just a month of testing. This is not gonna be 100% what it looks like, but even with that, it's already very impressive, and I can't wait to see what it'll look like in the future. They'll probably have some more in a couple of weeks when they do their live letter for 6.1. So I guess we'll see.
That's why they're throwing that free trial back up there.
Well,
Gotta
they're
get it back in there.
They were throwing it back up because they
want this
kind of
thing.
finally stabilized the servers after everything that happened with Endwalker.
Psst, hey kid, want to try some Final Fantasy 14?
Yes.
Come on over here. I got this one.
Opening his little coat. Hey.
First one's free.
It's free up to level 60. You can get through all of Heaven's Ward for free.
That's pretty good.
First, if you make it up to level 60, you're hooked.
I'm
They
glad
got you.
I'm glad they did that though, because A Realm Reborn isn't good. The story is good. It's kind of bland, but it's also setting up everything. Heaven's Ward is the story that really ooh. Once you start that, it's over. You're hooked.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Yeah. Once you hit 60, he's pretty much like, gotcha, bitch. Give me that money.
Oh yeah.
You're not. If you put that much time and effort in, you're not leaving that behind. No.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You'll be like, where's my credit card?
I mean, a
used to
lot
play
of
this
people get to a higher level with their character,
What
but
is
it's
the-
quest level.
What is the content like at level 60 though?
At level 60, it's not that bad. It's still really good.
Okay.
Like, you still have access to 2 different raids. Actually, no, 4 different raids. 2 of them are 24-man, and then 2 of them are 8-man.
Dang, son.
Yeah, so that for endgame content, you have that. You still have all the dungeons, all the trials, which are single monster fights that are 8 men. And by 7.0, all of that will be soloable.
I'm going to have to get a heater in here for Hannah over there. She is freezing her ass off in here. I'm so sorry.
Huh?
You are freezing over there, and I can see it. I'm so sorry. I'm going to get a heater
fine,
up in
I'm
here.
Yeah, real quick, one thing they're adding as well is the trust system for earlier stuff. So the trust system is essentially you can run in a dungeon with NPCs. And they introduced that in Shadowbringers and in Endwalker as well. And in Endwalker, they tried it with trials. For one of the trials. Almost did that trial with them. I did not want to sit there forever, though. But that's going to be added for people that either don't want to play with people or have a hard time, like, asking for help or, like, queuing for stuff.
I get that.
Huh?
I get that. Like, it's hard for me to play with random people on the internet. And so, like, I kind of get just wanting to play by yourself.
Yeah. And Yoshi P has mentioned that that's why a lot of people haven't played 14 is because they don't want to play with people. They want to play by themselves like all the other Final Fantasy games. Yeah. So,
I mean, I've
this
played
will be something implemented. 6.1 will have all of the I believe all of the A Realm Reborn, so the first set of dungeons and trials as NPCs. Trust.
Okay. Yeah.
So if you want to give it a try, Cass, hey.
I might.
Yeah. We're caught up. We're hung up on something else right now. So
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not playing any other video games for
Oh, no. I understand.
at least a month.
we're hooked right now. So.
Oh,
Yeah.
The last update, because this one's important and I fully am on board with it, was so normally between major patches, you have a 3.5 month, like it's 3.5 months between each patch release. They're going to be changing that to 4 months between each patch release. And then extending it by maybe a week or 2 if there's a major holiday like Christmas or New Year's.
Yeah.
And he apologized for it because he didn't want to inconvenience anyone. And I will just say this right now. If any of you hate this and think that it's unjust, I want you to leave. Just go ahead and leave. Because you don't deserve this game. You don't deserve this team.
Kicking the bitches out of the fandom.
Because also remember, this team is also working on Final Fantasy 16 at the same time they're working on Final Fantasy 14. So, like, be quiet. Yeah, Yoshi P's doing 14 or 16.
God, we don't have mics for her to drop right now.
I will draw this. Can I drop this?
I don't know.
What is that?
I don't know.
It's the lower half of Cannonball.
It kind of looks phallic and weird, so I'm just...
It's the lower half of Cannonball. Like, dang it. Probably broke. Anyway. Well, okay. Good Final Fantasy 14 update from our Uber player here. But we're moving on into kind of we're transitioning from video games and movies to movie video games. Cass, what did you got?
Well, it's a TV show. But aside from that, yes. Okay, so I have good news and bad news. The good news is that Walton Goggins has been cast in the new Fallout TV show. I could not think of an actor better suited for Fallout. You can see the picture. He always looks like he just went insane. Just now made the switch. It just now clicked in his head. And that's kind of appropriate for Fallout, I think. The bad news is that a couple of weeks ago, we found out who's running it. So it has two like co-showrunners. One of them is Geneva Robertson. I don't know how to pronounce. I think it's French, which would make it Dore.
What?
The only things that she's written two things that have already come out. One of them is 2018's Tomb Raider, and one of them is 2019's Captain Marvel, both of which were kind of considered mediocre at best. And the other showrunner is Graham Wagner, who has basically done sitcoms up until this point. He was a producer on The Office, on Mulaney, on Portlandia, on Silicon Valley, all of which were, well, most of which people liked, but not really the kind. It's not the vibes. It's not the vibes of Fallout in any way. And the first episode will be directed by Christopher Nolan's brother, Jonathan Nolan, who most people know from Westworld, which got real rough real quick. So that's making me pretty nervous about this show.
Real quick, I hate to interrupt. It's bad that we're not on speaker because my wife is tiptoeing through the room and didn't hear Fallout TV series. Because I guarantee if she had heard Cass say Fallout TV series, she would have said, what?
What?
What's that? What's
What?
that? Yes.
So I'm still excited about this idea.
Oh, absolutely.
I think the world of Fallout is very interesting. I haven't played a lot of the games because of weird mechanics issues. Excuse me, hold on. I'm so sorry. Keep talking.
I love the Fallout series. I played Fallout 4 to the level of my wife said I was Wasteland Jesus. It's kind of like how I feel about Horizon or Horizon Forbidden West. Like, by the time I reach the in-game content of these games, I am so powerful. Like, I was just walking along through the wasteland one time and playing Fallout 4, and like a Deathclaw like comes up out of the ground, and normally they kill you dead like anything. I was so powerful at this point, I took out like a 5.56 rifle. Bam, 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 bam. Dead Claw. Deathclaw.
My only experience playing Fallout was the VR experience at
QuakeCon.
At QuakeCon.
Yeah.
And all I took from that was that I could pet the dog. You pet dog meat, and he barks and wags his tail and sits, and it was so cute.
I remember y'all watching me playing the VR Fallout, and like y'all saw me switch to soldier mode.
Yeah.
Like there were ghouls coming at me, and I'm like, and like one hit the ground, and like I'm taking out legs.
I think the VR guy had to like pull you back a second because you almost walked into the wall.
Oh yeah, I was moving. Like that's
You made him nervous.
Yeah, I start moving when it's time to start shooting. Like, but I love that game because I'm like, how do I do this? Okay. Oh wait.
If you ever get a VR headset, you need to get one of those like treadmills that keeps you in place.
I need guide
with
rails.
The little weight holster.
Yeah.
Just something to keep me in place so I don't go too far.
Those things are so cool.
Yeah, we kind of beta tested something like that at QuakeCon one year. But back to Fallout. Great concept. Honestly, I'm okay with someone who doesn't have a lot of writer cred. I know everybody says Captain Marvel was mediocre. I disagree. I just want to see Captain Marvel like punch stuff.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah, I'm very easy to please on something like that, but I'm
honestly more nervous about the sitcom producer.
I don't know. Maybe Magic. Who's doing the Fallout series anyway? What platform is it going to?
I think it's Amazon. Hold on, I actually have a computer.
They got the money. They got money. Okay, they've been doing some good content lately. The Boys, Vox Machina, Invincible. Yeah. So I have all the confidence on. Well, we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
I'm crossing my fingers now. I got a little bit of nervousness just then, but I think we're good. We're good.
It's one of those things that I am going to wait and see, and I'm going to try not to judge it on any of these things too harshly. Walton Goggins adds a pretty big check in their favor for me. I don't think I've ever seen him in a role that I didn't like him in, even in mediocre things like he was in the last Maze Runner, which was a trash movie, and he was great in it. So, like, I'm always down for Walton Goggins.
All right, well, we'll wait and see. Hopefully, cross my
I don't
fingers
think we
here.
have any kind of a date.
No, we're too early for that right now.
Yeah. So,
All right,
we'll see.
I'm going to continue on with another something is coming to Paramount Plus, and ladies and gentlemen, I never thought I would be able to string these words together, but live action Beyblade movie directed by Jerry Bruckheimer.
Okay.
Live
Live action Beyblade. So the words live action Beyblade somehow didn't faze me. But Jerry Bruckheimer?
Yes, Pirates of the Caribbean, Bad Boys, Jerry Bruckheimer is going to be producing a live action Beyblade movie.
Beyblade, like the little things that we used
Let
to
her rip.
when we were.
Beyblade. I'm sorry. I don't want to get that stuck in my head now.
How is okay? Let me ask you this: how is this a better concept than the Emoji Movie?
Oh, it's way better than that.
Why? It's nothing.
First of all, I wouldn't watch the Emoji Movie. I would. You might be able to drag me to the theater because at this point, I have to know.
Yeah.
There's nothing there. It's not.
I have to.
Okay, if they could make an anime out of Beyblade,
Yes.
they can at least.
They made an anime out of Beyblade.
Yes,
Oh
absolutely.
yeah.
It's
Yeah,
about people that spin around when they attack. 'Cause
No,
that's-
they use things that attack.
Think Yu-Gi-Oh, but instead of cards, it's Beyblade.
Yeah, I just put the screen cap of the the poster of the anime up just
Yeah.
now. So yeah, it's been done. So okay, right now the film, this is very early development. It's coming from the studio that gave us Transformers. So,
I have so many questions.
understand. Beyblade is monetary wise very, very high money making property.
Oh yeah.
Toy wise, millions. We're talking millions of dollars.
And the anime helped with that.
Yeah. Of course, these were developed by the people that developed Transformers, Takara. So they're the ones that are actually greenlighting this. So I don't know how much money they had to throw at Jerry Bruckheimer, but apparently they had enough. I got nothing, man. This was, of course, Beyblade came from Takara, licensed to Hasbro in 2001, and arguably, I think you can still buy Beyblade stuff. I mean, you'd always see the rings in the toy aisle where they would fight. So yeah, they've had anime series, they've had films. I don't know.
No, you got me convinced.
Sequels.
I'm excited to watch Martin Scorsese direct the new Skip It movie.
I mean,
Tune in as Del Toro does what's the thing where you throw the little circle at the other circles?
curling.
There's like a little plastic one, and the rest of them are cardboard, and you throw it and you got to spin it around.
Hogs?
Yeah,
Did you just
Del
say
Toro
Hogs?
Hog movie. Like, what are you talking about?
Cass,
This is
that
nothing.
wasn't very pog of you.
Did you just almost fall over in the chair?
No.
I gotta get better chairs around here. Okay, so anyway, yeah. Back to this. No details have been released. This is an early development, but they pretty much have laid down the tracks for this to happen. So, yeah, I have to see this movie.
Spielberg presents a movie based on the concept of candles.
I'm
Like,
I have
understand.
one requirement for this movie.
Oh, do tell.
It has to be as unapologetic unapologetically anime as Speed Racer. If it is not, it is a detriment, and we are being short-handed. Whatever the word is.
I am going into this movie with no expectations. Like, I'm a blank slate when I go into this movie. I don't care what trailer I've seen. In fact, I'm not even going to watch any trailers on this one.
I have to.
I need to see what Jerry Bruckheimer is going to do with this concept. I'm a blank slate. I won't care until after the movie.
Right now.
Oh, God.
I'm calling it right now. This is going to be a weird trash movie.
Oh, yeah.
It better be.
But, like, not in a fun way. Like...
Oh.
Just money grabbing. He wanted a paycheck, on par with the Emoji Movie.
He's mad that Maverick hasn't come out yet, so he's just taking anything now. Burn.
I'm still trying to come up with famous directors and 80s toys in my head. That's what I'm trying to do.
Oh, really? You trying to come up with some 80s toys? No? Go ahead.
Ooh,
Christopher Nolan. And he's directing the new Uno movie.
What? I had some thoughts. Man, I got 80s thoughts. Anyway, I'm done. We'll see. Please let me know when this movie comes out, because I'm there.
Yeah.
You'll get my money for this one.
This is ridiculous.
Yeah. Did you have anything else for us, Cass?
Those are the two big things I wanted to talk about.
Okay. Well, Cora, we can switch it over to you, because you got some anime-ish news.
I mean, it might be a little anime.
Kind of keep one thing.
Huh?
It's, movie, anime, and it's like throwing a ball to you.
Alright, so, for the anime fans of the 90s, I'm sure all of you remember a little magical girl show called Tokyo Mew Mew. Well, it's coming back. They're going to give us a reboot this year. And Jason is going to play the trailer for us.
Keep going. I'm working on that.
I'm very excited. I never watched the original, not because I didn't want to, but because I didn't know it existed. It wasn't aired where I lived. And anime was not easy to come by back then. That was, in the days that Suncoast existed, for example. But that will be coming out. We don't have a date, per se, but it will be in July. It is described as... Give me here. The anime follows Ichigo Momomiya, a girl who transforms into Mew Ichigo, or Mew Strawberry, with the power of the Iriomote leopard cat to save Earth from parasitic chimera anima aliens. So basically, people with animal features, I'm assuming. It's very cute, if you cannot tell. It is very cute. If you liked Cardcaptor Sakura, if you liked Sailor Moon, you're going to love this. I can give that grinning endorsement to that. The music is going to be composed by Yasuhara Takanashi, who did the music for Pretty Guardian Sailor Moon Crystal and Pretty Guardian Sailor Moon Eternal, the new Precure franchise, and Zombieland Saga, and even Fairy Tail. So they will be producing the music for it. The director, Takehiro Natori, he's done things like Cannon Busters and Aria. I'm very excited for this. This is also the 20th anniversary for the manga. So, there you go.
I wanted to make fun of this, but that is beautiful animation.
Why does this look like every friggin' maid cafe anime character I've seen? Because
they work in a maid cafe. At least that is my assumption, because I keep seeing pictures of them in maid dresses from the old show. So I'm pretty sure they, like, work part-time or something in, like, a maid cafe. Audience, please correct me if
I
I'm wrong.
guess lean into it, right?
Yeah.
Like, go ahead and have them.
Yeah, and like, Jason's gonna be even more upset when I give the names.
Oh, please. Oh, no. Go right ahead.
So, the hero names. So you of course have Mew Ichigo. So Mew Strawberry.
Okay.
You also have. Let me find it here. Mew Mint and Mew Lettuce and Mew Pudding.
Mew, like the sound a cat makes?
Yeah.
When she said she was doing a story about something called Tokyo Mew Mew, I was like, that has to go on the title for our show for tonight.
Also, it's very important to know that these are the names of the characters. So, Pudding is Pudding Fong, Mint Aizawa, Lettuce Midorikawa, Ichigo Momomiya. There's also a character named Zakuro Fujiwara, but I don't know what Zakuro means in Japanese, so I don't know if it's a food. But I know she's the sexy cat character, because she's older.
Do they have food-based abilities?
I'm not certain, to be honest. Again, I didn't watch it,
Okay.
so I don't know 100%.
I mean, it has to be either cat or food, right?
Yeah. Like, actually, it's really weird. For some reason, Mew Pudding is always in, like, poses and stuff like monkeys. Like, she has a monkey tail. And I don't know. But it looks really cute.
Too many themes.
Too many things
Gotta
going on.
narrow it down a little bit. Like, are we doing food? Are we doing cat? Are we doing animal? Like, you gotta narrow it down. Just
Oh, no. There are cosplayers I know that are already like, details.
Oh, there are people that are like, let me go update the Tokyo Mew Mew costume I did 10 years ago so that it's relevant again. Like, I can't tell y'all how excited I am for this. I want to watch it. I want to watch it so much. It's so unapologetically cute and shoujo that I need it.
Yeah.
Also,
You said July?
Huh?
You said July?
Yep, in July. We don't know if it'll be simul-streamed in the US, because we don't know if, like, Funimation or Crunchyroll have it.
Yeah.
I hope Crunchyroll does, because then they just have to translate it. They don't have to voice act it.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed.
I have to check this one out. Okay,
Oh, yeah.
We're running out of time because we do want to cover some upcoming events, but
Yes.
I do want to say real quickly, and we kind of knew this was coming, but everybody be patient if you live in the U.S., but if you live in Canada, Marvel's Netflix series are coming to Disney Plus March 18th. So you'll be able to watch Daredevil, Defenders, Punisher, Jessica Jones. Don't watch Iron Fist.
Do you consider this a good sign? That
Considering what we saw from Spider-Man
Recent
No Way
events.
Home, I mean, there's a larger argument that I want to propose at some point that I think Doctor Strange 2 is just going to be off the rails.
You think so? I've been
We
seeing
just
more and more
saw-
rumors.
They were very ambitious with this last Spider-Man movie.
They were.
So I don't see them hitting the brakes at any point here. I see everything that we've known from Marvel over the years about to collide. I mean, everything.
I mean, keep Iron Fist in hell where he belongs.
Yes.
Everything.
What? No. I don't recognize that show.
Who
I
is
can't
that?
believe this show went 2 seasons. How did you get a second season out of this
It was
shit?
it was so bad. It was so bad.
You know what? I honestly, I blame that actor. Anyway, so look for that March 18th if you live in Canada. U.S. people who are angry about it, I say wait. There's some licensing things. This will be coming to Disney Plus in the U.S. I guarantee it.
It better.
I mean, it's going to. There's no doubt in my mind that it's going to. It's happening. We just don't have a date for it yet. So as we get towards the end of the show, we do have a big event coming up. It is All Con. It is our con kickoff con. I guess it's con season kickoff con, whatever.
Yeah. Very much.
Yeah, they had a small thing in October. I like all con because this was the con that we were at when the pandemic hit and struck. They have not fully recovered from this con. I mean, from what happened 2 years ago. So that being the case, our tickets are actually purchased. We did not do anything, which is fine. But I'm also going to be making a donation to the All-Con Recovery Fund because this is not just a convention for us. This one is a big event. It's got a lot of it's people driven.
Yeah.
And because of that, we will be driving some content at All-Con Thursday. And this time slot, we will be doing our show live from, I had the room number. I don't have it all yet. I'll be putting up some details.
Oh, I just had it up.
I know, right? I gotta pull it up. Anyway, we are producing some content. Like I said, we will be joining, we'll be running our show Thursday night, 8 p.m. Central at All-Con. That is the free night. So if you can come out for it and get that taste, that sweet, that taste of the con, come on out. You can watch our show for free. We'll be doing some audience participation as well. Maybe some prizes to give away. Also, the Bunny Hutch is that night. And if you haven't experienced the Bunny Hutch, we'll get a smoking jacket and come on down. Or, cute little sexy bunny outfit, as some people do. Like I said, 8 p.m. I'm just scrolling down to where this room is. You know what? I'm just done vamping for it. I'm going to find it.
He's not going to find it.
I'm totally going to find it. We're in alphabetical order. What? You're not helping either.
I'm not.
You're not helping at all. Wait, what? I don't know. I'm on the wrong thing now. I don't know.
Yeah, I am too.
We were added into the schedule, were we?
Yeah, I just can't find it.
I know it's on the printable schedule. So, okay, Thursday at 8 p.m. We will be in the Topaz room in the upper level. Come join us and then go check out the Bunny Hutch. But also, Saturday at 4 p.m. Is it 4 p.m.? I'm on the wrong schedule again.
My dude.
A D&D one-shot we'll be doing at 2 p.m. in the Monarch room. Our Dungeon Master Cat will be sending us on an adventure with our current characters. Oh wow, I just ruined Cass's shot.
Oh yeah, it's been several minutes since I've been on screen.
Okay. I had to ruin things just so yeah. That's going to be at 4 p.m. So plenty of sober hours for some of you people at All-Con. I'm just going to throw that out there. Come check us out. We'll be doing it with our current characters from our current campaign, the new Tirana campaign. So it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm hoping that Kat puts us through a lot of combat, and everyone else will be able to hear me ask her, do we level? Do we level?
The answer is no.
I don't think you understand. We've been playing D&D for years now, and you don't understand how leveling works?
No, I understand how it works. I just want it to work the way I want it to work.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, of course.
But that's our two events. I do like the new venue for All-Con. The dealer room is a lot bigger this year.
Is it the same one that was in October?
Yeah.
Same
venue.
like that too.
Cool.
Yeah,
And
it feels spread out, but you can still get to everywhere really quickly, and that's really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of like you got that circle hub, and then jerk.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's super nice.
Were you gonna say something? Any other events y'all are looking forward to at All-Con? I know right after our panel, there's a panel for Critical Role people to talk about. So I like the theme. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's going to be fun. That's going to be March 9th. Is that starting?
I thought it was 10th. 10th through the 13th, I think.
My PTO.
The 10th's the first day?
Oh, wait, no, I don't.
I was just on All-Con's page. Thursday, March 10th. Yeah. Thursday, March 10th till Sunday, March 13th. Tickets are still... You can still get a discount if you buy your tickets online now. I definitely recommend buying your tickets online, picking them up at the desk. It's very easy. And this is not an expensive con either.
No, it's not.
They do have some interesting guests for this year. Let me see. We're getting Neil Kaplan.
Ooh.
I know, right? Stephanie Naldani, she was the voice of Son Goku, younger Son Goku. And also, I'm going to need a heist. They're going to have the Mach 5 there. The working Mach 5. Yeah. I'm putting together a crew to steal a car. Gone in 60 seconds, baby. I'm going to be like Nicolas Cage out there trying to get the Mach 5. Yes, I know it doesn't do what the regular Mach 5 does, and I don't care.
I just want to sit in it. I
think you can sit in it. Of course, they're going to have there's a lot, just so much fun things to do at AllCon, and the panels go like late.
That's my big thing. I don't even go there to meet people. I go there to just kind of hang out and go to some panels.
And of course, our participation in some of the game shows, especially the ones done by Jedi Cole and our buddy Andrew Farmer, Onliners, and I'm
trying to think. It's the one that you got really upset.
I got upset because our minds were linked on that one, and I wanted you to lose. And as soon as you said it, I was like, that's right. We have the same sense of humor a bit.
Wow. Sorry about you.
So, yeah, definitely check it out. And, on Thursday, you also have the Pajama Jammy Jam, along with the Bunny Hut. So, I'll have me some nice pajamas and a smoking jacket. Does anybody know where I can get a smoking jacket?
eBay.
I don't want to do eBay.
Etsy.
Etsy.
Probably won't be here in 3
Costume
weeks.
shop.
Okay. I have no excuse, basically.
Oh, I can take you to Dallas Vintage. That's a good one.
Dallas Vintage Toys? I love going there.
No. Dallas Vintage. Yeah. I think it's just called Dallas Vintage Shop. Yeah, it's off of 75 in Plano. Yeah, we should go.
All right. Let's see if I can find a smoking jacket there.
Okay.
All right. So, yeah, we'll be plugging that event up until, it's only a few weeks from now. So, probably want to get in there quick. And, of course, next Saturday we have another episode of our D&D campaign. So, you'll be getting back-to-back D&D campaigns on Saturdays.
Woo.
This works out. Boy, I have been doing a tech nightmare. Also, we got somebody to help us out with our D&D campaign. A good friend of ours, Brandon David. So,
he's good people.
Yeah, he's good people. So, thank you for stepping up. He'll be coming over. He's probably going to drop in just to do some things and see how. Anyway, I'm babbling on. I want you to attend AllCon, okay?
Yeah.
Go play with me, and go buy something from J.A. Fantasy Art. That's my buddy. Go give her money. So, anyway, that's it. Anything else I was missing, guys?
I don't think so.
No,
I think you babbled in the right directions.
Oh, good. I babbled in the direction.
I mean, unless you want me to do another promo for Final Fantasy.
You probably want to go play Final Fantasy.
Good.
I've been playing it all day.
So I'm probably gonna go play some Horizon, but after I make sure Hannah gets home safely because it's dark and icy out there. Yeah. Anyway, guys, that is our show. Thank you for joining us out there. We'll see you next week, and as we always say around here, keep on nerding.